So we got a punk ass officer here who was told to go get, the case number, but he's just standing here. He's not doing anything. Just thinks he's fucking slick. He's not doing anything. Just standing there wasting taxpayers' money. Sitting here telling you can't use the First Amendment. Telling you can't file fucking complaints because, oh my God, our cops never do anything wrong. Yeah, that's funny. It's real funny. It's real funny.
I'll just go through the questions real quick and get you done and get you
out.
I
have a question for you, though.
Okay.
6 months ago, I talked to you. I'm not sure if you remember that.
I mean, I remember when you were here.
Right. So you asked me questions on the registry, which you're obligated to do, obviously. You asked me about my phone number.
Right.
How come 3 months later, jailhouse staff here is asking me again about the same phone number that I told you I didn't have access to?
What do you mean?
So I contacted you 3 months ago to do my registry.
Right.
And then 3 months after that, I'm obligated to check in again.
Right.
So how come when I contacted again 3 months ago, the information I gave you was never entered into my registry? Because I told you I didn't have access to a phone number 6 months ago. 3 months ago, your guys, the same staff, same people are asking me about this phone number that I said I didn't have 3 months prior. How is that possible?
I don't know. I have to go back and look through the records.
So...
But, I mean, we ask the same questions.
You guys do ask the same questions, and it's not a big deal. I don't have a problem answering your questions. I was forthcoming with you. I even called back one time because I had some information that was on my registry wrong. And I think I spoke to you.
I think I might remember that.
So, yeah. But my concern is, how am I being charged with failure to register when you, yourself, has failed to register me?
I don't know. Everything you've told me has been put in the registry.
So 6 months ago, I told you I didn't have access to a phone number. 3 months ago, a different staff here asked me about why I had access to the phone number that I told you 6 months prior that I didn't have access to. And you're telling me you don't know?
You think I remember everything from every registry?
Sir, when I give you information to put into the registry, I expect you to put it into the registry.
Right, and you told me I did. So
how is it when I tell you I don't have access to a phone number 6 months ago, but 3 months ago, I'm still asking you the same questions about the same phone number I didn't have access to 3 months prior?
I have no idea.
So you guys just failed to keep my information up to date and correct.
No, that's not the case at all.
And then, yeah, it is the case. Because 2 years ago, I was charged with failure to register while in custody. Well, not in custody. I was charged with failure to register by a Detective Don, for living at the halfway house. Okay. Here is the paperwork for my registry. If you look at the date, it is just 3 months prior to that date. So how is she saying that I'm living at the Marshalltown halfway house facility when I've never been convicted of a crime, nor was I sentenced to the halfway house facility? The problem is that you and your colleagues with the SOR have failed to register me multiple times, and I have paid the price. 2 years ago, this detective lied and charged me $4,000. Where's my compensation? No one's going to sit here and gaslight me anymore because I'm not going to do it.
I don't know. I have to go through and pull all the...
You don't know why you didn't update my information when I called and asked you to?
Everything you told me I put in.
So then why is a different staff agent asking these questions 3 months after I gave you this information?
I don't know. Like I said...
You don't know. You don't know how to do your job and then expect me to be charged and harassed and kidnapped because I was molested as a child. And then for the next 20 years, cops like yourself have failed to update my information. And I'm the one being put on the registry longer. This case right here added 10 more years to my registry time. I'm going to have to register until I'm fucking 60 before being molested as a child. Because, like you, the rest of the staff can't fill out my fucking paperwork like they're supposed to.
We fill them out the same every time.
Again, you're gaslighting, sir.
No, I'm not.
6 months ago, I gave you one phone number. 3 months ago, I was asked about another phone number I didn't have access to. If you're updating my information, why is this person asking me about questions that she shouldn't even know about? She shouldn't even have access to old information that's supposed to be on my registry. So when I gave you the fact that I didn't have access to this phone number and you failed to update my information, 3 months later, I call out here, because again, I can't appear in person, and I'm given the same questions like my information wasn't even updated. So what I get is, you guys just say he called, but don't do anything with my information. You just send it through. He called, send it through. He called, send it through. No sex offenders appeared in person in 2 years. Why is it that when your staff failed to register me in October, 3 months later, the assistant chief of police deletes that, which bars any sex offender from appearing in person? Just a month before this supposed failure to register happened.
Say that again? What?
This paper
Yeah.
was put out by the Marshalltown Sheriff's Office.
Okay.
Probably has nothing to do with you. It says it's closing the doors to the facility due to COVID.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. So no sex offender has.
So this is before I started, but.
Yep. So no sex offender has appeared in person because of that paperwork.
Well, we're back to in person now. We've been
Caitlin asked if I wanted to check over the phone this month.
We've been doing in person for several months.
Really?
I just took 3 guys from up here back and did
Really?
in person.
Babe, 3 months ago, did I call?
We weren't doing them in person.
You just said 3 months ago.
No, I didn't. I said we haven't been doing them in person until a few months ago. I didn't say 3 months ago. A few months ago. A month, maybe 2. I can't remember. But we've only just gotten back to it.
You are aware that I did call and spoke to Caitlin yesterday, and she said that I could have done it over the phone, right?
It's still our prerogative to do over the phone or
so it's just whenever you fucking want to.
No, it's not, because everyone's coming out here in person. If for some reason there's a circumstance where we feel that we can do it over the phone, we're still allowed to. But per the chief, he wants people to come.
You're not fucking updating my information when I call.
Yes.
Right, let's get this registry done, and then we can have the rest of this discussion afterwards, so that we can just get it over.
Where's my case number?
Completed.
Where's my case number?
For
this bullshit.
Get you a call for service number.
We're done, bro. I'm here trying to do some registry information. Your job's fucking done. You should have got my case when I asked you to. Instead of being confrontational.
I don't understand what you're saying. Are you asking for?
I want documentation that I was here filing
today.
Complaints.
Today.
Yes.
Okay, I'll get that for you.
Thank you.
Okay. You want me to go through these real quick and knock them out? Any new scars, marks, or tattoos?
No.
Any new alias?
No.
What's your current address?
110 Jefferson Street.
Okay.
Got me all flustered. I can't even remember numbers.
And do you still? What's the mailing address? Is that a different?
It's P.O. Box 73 is the mail address.
173.
P.O. Box 73.
73.
Or yeah, 173. Sorry.
Okay. What's your current phone number?
641-328-3977.
Okay, that's what I have right now. Are you currently employed anywhere?
You guys made it impossible for me to get a job.
Anything new for colleges and schools? Any vehicles or boats? Any new internet identifiers? Okay, that's all I need from you today.
So
this
you
number,
guys,
I have this number. I don't know if that's the one you're talking about. This is the number I have currently. The only
that's
number I have.
her phone number, sir. And I'm not trying to give you a hard time, but you have to understand.
I completely understand why you're frustrated.
I'm being charged a felony every time you or any other staff doesn't enter my information correctly. And it doesn't matter that, you haven't been on the job long. I've been in contact with this jail for 10 years. I know every fucking person in this jail. I know Caitlin. Last time I was registered, I was in there fucking spouting all kinds of shit about fucking Caitlin.
I know, I remember.
Yeah. Was I charged with anything?
For yelling at us?
Well, I didn't just fucking yell.
I don't know.
Yeah. I said a lot of dumb shit in front of a fucking judge. Imagine that I wasn't charged with anything. It's not against the law to defend yourself against corruption. You guys know that, right? Yeah. That the First Amendment guarantees me free speech and freedom of press, but when a bunch of fucking tyrants gather together and conspire...
We're not conspiring.
Not conspiring. February 11th, my address was 1312 West Church. May 5th, my address supposedly is the Marshalltown Halfway House Residential Facility. Kiko. Not conspiring. Here is a text to my court release PO during this whole investigation. His number, blah, blah, blah. Wednesday, June 2nd, 2001. Mr. Jones, my new address is 110 Jefferson Street. What is this? This is 9/20/21. Mr. Lavelle, you have been failed to be in contact with pretrial supervision, which may result in a warrant for your arrest. I'm getting threats after fucking threats after threats after threats after threats. Because stupid motherfuckers cannot read and cannot do their jobs.
So go ahead and go through those and then.
I already did. We got everything.
Are you good then?
I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, you good to go? All right, here's my card, okay, with a call for service number for what happened today. Again, I'll reiterate, you need to contact the police department, and I'll listen in a minute, the PD, the county attorney, and if they will not listen, you need to secure an attorney and move through the process of a lawsuit. If you're saying that we've failed.
I'm not going to sue this county. I'm going to fight this county. These are for you guys.
Okay.
Since you guys want to investigate now rather than in October, then we'll go from there. Because at this point, you guys are not in compliance with the law. You guys are committing perjury. You guys are fabricating evidence. You got punk-ass cops who don't even know the fucking law.
Okay. Well, I will keep these and I will add them to this case. Again.
Look, nothing personal against you, sir. I am very angry, and I get that.
I get it.
If this man didn't come out here and act disrespectful, I probably would have treated him with respect
I
too.
get it.
But the fact is that I'm just tired of you guys' bullshit. I didn't ask for this situation. I didn't beg for this situation, but I sure as hell will finish this fucking shit
Well,
real quick. After 20 years of being brutalized by you people, fabricating evidence, I just showed you bullshit, and you guys yet to do anything. You have yet to do anything. This has all been known by your assistant chief of police since October. Nothing's been done. His colleague failed to update my information in October. Where is she working? Here. Is she still collecting a paycheck? Fuck yeah.
which colleague?
I don't fucking know. You guys won't provide that information.
For what though? I'm sorry.
When an individual registers, right, on this paperwork, he'll tell you there's like 5 or 6 papers.
Are you talking about
The registry paperwork.
jailer? Okay, yep.
The registry. He'll tell you there's like 5. If you turn around, look at him, he's nodding. There's like 5 or 6 paperwork. The second page to this is their signature and my signature. Can I see your pen?
I don't have a pen on me. Oh, I do right here.
When a signature is like this, can you read it?
Well, it doesn't have to be legible. It just has to be.
I understand that. But then when I call her supervisor and ask for her name and they refuse to give it, how am I supposed to file a complaint?
Are you talking on the registry paperwork itself? I got you.
No, she didn't register me at all for October, sir.
How do you know she didn't?
Because in February or in November, the sheriff's office, you guys came out to my house and said I did not check in for October.
Okay.
And we had to call back out here with the recording of him calling out here to register for them to finally register him. So he almost got arrested again for
While fighting the
failure
original
to
charges of
register.
failure to register
Okay.
because
I understand what you're saying. So you're saying that you talked to somebody and they didn't complete it.
Of course not. Why would they investigate police corruption? That would probably potentially fire a lot of staff.
But I'm just clarifying what you're saying.
You're actually right. No one investigated the criminal accusations I made against the Marshalltown Police Department, which is required by law.
Okay. All right. Well, we've got your paperwork here, but I would encourage you find an attorney.
Sir,
And if you talk to an attorney about it, they can explain the process.
Oh, I've talked
And
to
I think-
attorneys. Attorneys tell me I have cases, but here's the thing, sir. Do you want to be an advocate? Put your name on something that will most likely abolish the sex offender registry? Because let's be honest, if what I'm saying is true and I was molested as a child, the last 20 years you guys kept me on the registry for no other reason. Just none. I didn't have a choice as a child. Another child was brought into the situation. I was sex trafficked from Iowa to Colorado. Do you guys investigate that? No. Was my rapist here in Iowa ever arrested? No. Because motherfuckers just want to do the simple job. That's it. It's simple.